an enduring legacy. Introducing John F. Kennedy. John F. Kennedy. The name conjures up images of a youthful, charismatic leader, forever etched in our collective memory. His presidency, though tragically cut short, left an indelible mark on America and the world. Kennedy's ability to inspire hope, his eloquent articulation of a brighter future, and his unwavering commitment to progress continue to resonate decades later. But beyond the iconic image lies a complex figure, shaped by personal struggles, political triumphs, and a family legacy steeped in ambition and tragedy. This essay delves into the life of JFK, exploring lesser-known aspects of his journey and the challenges he faced on his path to becoming one of the most consequential figures of the 20th century. Kennedy's story is one of ambition realized against the odds. Born into a wealthy, politically connected family, he was expected to achieve greatness. However, his path was fraught with hurdles, from debilitating health issues to constant comparisons with his older brother, Joe. Yet Kennedy persevered, driven by an inner resolve and a deep sense of purpose. His experiences, both personal and political, would shape his worldview and influence his decisions as he navigated the turbulent waters of the Cold War and the burgeoning civil rights movement. The making of a leader. Early life and influences. John Fitzgerald Kennedy was born in Brookline, Massachusetts in 1917, the second of 9 children. His upbringing was privileged, but his early life was marked by illness. Young Jack, as he was known, battled a series of ailments, including scarlet fever and Addison's disease, a life-threatening adrenal disorder. These health challenges instilled in him a resilience and an appreciation for life's fragility, traits that would define his leadership. Despite his affluence, Kennedy was not immune to prejudice. As a Catholic in a predominantly Protestant nation, he faced discrimination, particularly during his time at Harvard University. This experience heightened his awareness of social injustice, a theme that would later resonate in his championing of civil rights. Kennedy's education, steeped in history and political philosophy, further shaped his intellectual curiosity and honed his skills in debate and persuasion. A presidency forged in crisis, challenges, and triumphs. Kennedy's presidency was short but eventful, marked by both soaring successes and perilous crises. He took office in 1961 at the height of the Cold War, facing a hostile Soviet Union and the ever-present threat of nuclear annihilation. The Bay of Pigs invasion, a failed attempt to overthrow Fidel Castro in Cuba, tested his leadership early on. However, Kennedy learned from this setback, displaying a remarkable capacity for self-reflection and a willingness to adapt his approach. The Cuban Missile Crisis, perhaps the defining moment of his presidency, showcased Kennedy's composure and strategic acumen. With the world on the brink of nuclear war, he resisted calls for military action, opting instead for diplomacy and a naval blockade. His calm demeanor and unwavering commitment to finding a peaceful resolution ultimately averted disaster and cemented his image as a leader who could navigate the complexities of the Cold War with prudence and resolve. Beyond foreign policy, Kennedy was also deeply committed to social justice. Section 4. Beyond Camelot, Personal Struggles and Hidden Histories. Behind the public persona of the youthful, vigorous president, Kennedy grappled with personal challenges and hidden health problems. His Addison's disease, a closely guarded secret, required constant medication and careful management. He suffered from chronic back pain, a legacy of war injuries sustained during his time in the Navy. These health issues, often masked by his energetic public appearances, underscored his resilience and his determination to lead despite physical limitations. Kennedy's personal life was also the subject of much speculation. His marriage to Jacqueline Bouvier, while seemingly idyllic in the public eye, faced its share of strains. The pressures of the presidency, coupled with Kennedy's rumored infidelities, created tensions within their relationship. Despite these challenges, the Kennedys projected an image of glamour and sophistication, embodying a new era of American optimism and style. Section 5. The Kennedy Enigma. A Legacy Unfinished. John F. Kennedy's assassination on November 22, 1963, sent shockwaves throughout the world, cutting short a presidency filled with promise and leaving behind a legacy forever shrouded in tragedy and what-ifs. His death robbed America of a leader who had captured the imagination of a generation, one who had dared to dream of a brighter future. Kennedy's vision of a more just and equitable society, his call for civic engagement, and his unwavering belief in the power of human potential continue to inspire, even as his untimely demise serves as a stark reminder of the fragility of life and the enduring power of hope. In the decades since his death, Kennedy's legacy has been both celebrated and scrutinized. His eloquence, his charm, and his ability to connect with people on a personal level are undeniable. Yet, his presidency was also marked by contradictions, by unfulfilled promises, and by the constant shadow of Cold War tensions. John F. Kennedy remains an enigma, a figure whose life and legacy continue to fascinate and inspire, reminding us of the power of leadership, the importance of courage in the face of adversity, and the enduring allure of a life dedicated to public service.